good friend of mine who's got a fast-growing company asked me if I could give him a little input on people. So let's talk about specifically that situation, although really this applies to any kind of a company, but especially in a fast-growing company. People are everything. You need people that are fast, agile, nimble, adaptable. You need to get people that are ready to hit the ground running, that are motivated, because growing a company quickly is challenging. It's difficult. It requires a lot of thought and speed and innovation, and you can only afford to have the very best people you can possibly get in your organization. So as I've said 1,000 times before, that means talent acquisition, talent development, and talent retention should be a major focus. And your management team should be working on getting the very best out of every person that works there. People, absolutely critical. Other side of the coin, as your company grows quickly, you're going to find out that some people can't keep pace. Wonderful people, they've been there a while, they did the job well before, but now that the company's changing, the bar is higher, the expectations are higher, the company's moving faster, they've got to innovate quicker, they're going to get left behind. And here's what I tell folks there, because people feel bad about that. They don't want to let those people go. They've been loyal, they've been working hard, they've been fine up until now. But you can't allow them to stay on the team if they're holding the rest of the team back. As harsh as that might sound is, well, if you had, like Ford that has about 210,000 employees, if you got a couple of hundred that aren't really that good, it's not going to hurt anything. You got a small company, 150, 100 people, 50 people, you have 2 or 3 or 4 that can't keep up, that can impact the entire company. In a really small company, it can wipe out the company. So you owe it to the organization to get and keep the best people and train them and retain them, but you also owe it to the organization to, step one, try to help that person get up to speed. Give them coaching, mentoring, training. I use the 3 T's: train, transfer, terminate. Can we train them up to be better? Do they have the capability to do that? Can I get them the skills they need? If I can't train them to do the position they're doing now, can I transfer them somewhere else in the organization where they will do a great job? Not just hide them in a corner someplace, but I need to move them someplace where they're going to add real value. If I can't do either one of those, then it's time to help them move into a new position at a different company. And seriously, if they've been a good employee and you really feel strongly about them, but they can't keep up, you should be their biggest cheerleader in helping them get a job someplace else. You should be at the top of their reference list. You should call a few people, see if you can find some place for them to move to. But every day you leave a poor performer in the organization is a day that you tell everybody else we weren't really serious about the new standards. We weren't really serious about growing the company, make it better. And that person who's performing poorly or not up to expectations, if they stay there, they keep working there, the top talent you hired, one of 2 things will happen. They'll get frustrated and leave, or they'll drop their performance down to there and say, why try harder? If that person's getting paid the same as me and they're not trying, why should I put a whole bunch of extra effort into it? So in every company, great people are the driver of success, period. But in smaller companies, just a handful of poor performers can have a disproportionate negative impact on the organization. So you owe it to the organization and to them, frankly, because they know they're failing. They know that they're struggling, and they know they're holding the rest of the company back. So you owe it to the company and to them to, with love, let them leave the company, help them out, and make sure that the rest of the team is moving forward, moving fast, agile, adaptable, innovative, creative, and taking your company to the next level. Hope you found that helpful.